I'm here with the Konstant in beautiful Tuscany, Italy, on Monte Chiaro estate. And almost 2 weeks ago, the Konstant released Nobody Asked for This. And I just wanted to learn more about it from the artist himself. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
So, this is your follow-up to your debut release, Always Moving, which I believe came out in 2016?
2016. Yeah.
Right. And that was chock full of really good material. And I think you actually transcended that with this most recent release, Nobody Asked for This.
Thank you.
So, just as a question, when did you start writing the material for this new release?
Probably started sometime around March, like with little ideas of what kind of songs I was looking for, what kind of vibe I was looking for, and I had taken a while off playing guitar or anything or writing new songs. I'm not really sure why, but I wasn't passionate about it for a little bit, so I finally got back into it, and some songs just started kind of flowing out, and within the first couple of days I already had 2 full songs written off the CD. I had Thrill, and I had Different Outsides, the very basics of both of them.
How was recording Nobody Asked for This?
It was long. It was also a lot harder than it was for Always Moving, the first EP, because I actually went into this thinking it was going to be more like Always Moving, in which I did mostly acoustic guitar, maybe one song with electric guitar, no drums. There was not a lot of layering of vocals or anything like that. So for this one, I went into it thinking I was going to do the same thing. Every song I thought was going to be simple. And by the time I finished with the first song I recorded, which I recorded the whole record backwards, I recorded Nobody Asked for This first. That song had so many tracks, so much layering, so many instruments: guitar, bass, piano, electric guitar, tambourine, egg shaker, along with all the vocals that I did over top of each other, that I figured that I couldn't go back from that. So once I started the next song that I recorded, which I believe was Different Outsides, I knew that I had to do a lot of vocals, even though on that one it was going to be a little more simple because it was more of an acoustic song. And then from there, when I was recording songs at Lighthouse and Thrill, which are more like electric guitar songs, I realized that it was missing something, so I had to add, and this time I had to add drums, which none of my original songs had. So this EP has 2 songs with drums and 2 more acoustic, slower songs.
What was your favorite song to record on the record?
It's difficult because they're all very complicated to record, and they all take a long time. By the end of it, you end up almost hating every single song because it takes so long. But I'd say I actually really never played the piano before, and I learned the piano just for the song Nobody Asked for This, and I taught myself how to play it. So being able to play the whole song and it not sounding completely off, because I've never played it or had piano on any of my songs, it was probably the most, it's probably the best song that I recorded, I would think.
So why don't we take a listen to Nobody Asked for This?
Just like before, are we just at the end? Well, nobody asked for forgiveness when they had no friends. You say it's right, so I'll just pretend that nobody asked for this. Nobody asked for this.
So this seems like a concept record, if you will. So what is the this? that nobody asked for?
So overall, I started off kind of promoting the record before it even came out with things on duct tape. That was kind of my idea. There was the name of the record on duct tape. There's the name of each song on duct tape. And I posted those on social media before it even came out. And I already knew in my head that I wanted to have a picture of myself on the cover with duct tape over my mouth. And that was, it's hard because when you make a record and you try to promote it and nobody really listens to it as much as you would hope, or no one comes up to you and tells you that they really liked it without going out of your way to ask them how they liked it. So in this, I was thinking, it's been 3 years since my last record. I haven't been getting emails and text messages and messages online saying, well, when's your new record coming out? So I thought that maybe it would be a little bit of a joke or self-deprecation to say something like, well, nobody asked for this new record. Nobody asked for this EP. So I decided to title it Nobody Asked for This. And surprisingly, a song afterwards came out that I created called Nobody Asked for This. So the song actually came out after I had the title and the idea in my head for the title of the record. So the duct tape over my mouth symbolizes nobody asking me any questions. You know, it's actually not supposed to even me, it's somebody else putting their hand over their mouth, not asking questions, not asking me where's a new record, not asking for any new music. And so I thought that would be an appropriate picture for the cover of the record.
I mean, according to the response on Facebook thus far, it seems like people maybe didn't know that they wanted to ask for this, because there seems to be a real positive response from many different people, and it seems like it's pretty well balanced in terms of what songs people like.
Yeah, it does seem like people have reacted to this record a little bit better. I don't know if it's because I pushed it harder than the last one. I kind of annoyed everybody on social media for like 2 weeks straight leading up to the release. So I apologize for that, but we got to get it out there somehow. And if the way is to annoy everyone until they see it every single day, they see my face or half of my face every single day on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter or whatever else, then that's what I have to do. But everyone seems to be liking it, and everyone has their own favorite songs, although there's only 4. But a lot of people like the faster ones, and then some people like Different Outsides. And like I said, my favorite song on the record is Nobody Asked for This. I think it's the most technically sound I thought of the whole record. So I thought that it was fun to make the whole thing. Maybe I'll do it again in 3 more years. I'm gonna crawl
Hopefully
back into retirement for now. But I want to play a couple more shows. Maybe some shows in the city. Maybe some local shows, maybe some shows in New Jersey, and we'll see the reaction I get from there, and we'll go from there. Maybe I'll make a new record earlier than I thought.
Well, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Want cheers?
Cheers.
Nobody asked for this. Available everywhere online.